Hi, motherfuckers, we back.
Back at it again.
This is the 2 Cents You Call It podcast.
One time for the one time.
I am your host, X, and I'm here with my brother from another mother, Doug. What's happening?
Is that happening, my brother?
You know what it is.
We are back again, coming at you another week for episode number 82.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is. You can catch us on YouTube at the 2 Cent You Call It podcast. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can see every single time that we post.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for your listening pleasure, we are on Spotify. Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. Busting out your eardrums every single week.
Yeah.
First things first, my brother. What's in your glass?
Tonight I will be drinking a lemonade beer, and
okay.
I have a plum brandy that I will periodically be pouring shots into. It's supposed to be some kind of drink. Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but that's what I'll be doing today. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
This plum brandy isn't the best tasting. The lemon beer is pretty good. But yeah, man, that's what I got my glass. What you got over there?
I am doing a black cherry whiskey sour. Got some black cherries already in the glass, and it's actually already pre-mixed, so I didn't have to do much to it. And awesome. I'm hoping that it's good because I have tried the black cherry whiskey that is in it, and it tastes like Robitussin. So, well, so I'm hoping the actual mixed drink is pretty good. First time y'all trying it with us because neither one of us have had what we're drinking tonight. So it's gonna be first time on the show. How was your week, brother?
Week was cool, man. Completed my first month back in office.
Okay.
First portion back in office, my first close.
So you've been back in office for how long now?
Since the first.
Okay. Yeah. So we are almost pretty much 3/4 through the month.
Yeah.
How's it been?
It's been cool. I actually got to work from home a couple of days. But it hasn't been bad. It's been good. It's been bad. It's just something different. I mean, it breaks up the monotony. But at the same time, you get back in the same monotony, but now you're just doing it in a different location.
Okay. So does it help with you getting out the house a little more?
It did.
Okay.
Last week, when you asked me, this week, it's like, you just get tired of doing the same thing over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I've just lost interest in it, so we'll see how I feel next week.
Okay.
I'll be going back in again, and seeing how everything is. But I mean, it's cool. I get to talk with some people. See some people that I haven't saw or haven't seen in a while. But then again, you start seeing people, you're like, damn, I'll see you again.
Now I remember the last time that we was talking about you being in the office regularly. Y'all had hired some new talent. And when I say talent, I mean a couple of things.
I remember this.
Last year when you were in the office, you said that there was one of your coworkers that you hadn't seen, I think you had only met her on like Teams and stuff, and then when you saw her, you was like, man.
Oh, okay, yeah. she got a couple kids, so I can't with that. But, and plus I work with her. That's it.
Yeah.
But me, shit.
But so since you've been going back into the office, is it anything? Is it at least
some good scenery?
Yeah.
No, because I'm a professional and I don't want anybody to see it. I mean, I work with some pretty ladies. And they're all over the place. Well, not all over the place, but all across the spectrum of skin tones.
Oh. Thought you
Nah.
do something very inappropriate on
No. Well, there might be some people that are across the spectrum too. I don't know.
It's a wide spectrum.
But yeah, just black women, Latin women, white women, and stuff like that. So I mean, it's always cool to kind of interact with people for a good amount of time.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, let me go back to my circle. Leave me alone. Don't get me in no trouble. And stuff. But
on your side or mine?
Yeah, I actually invited a couple of people that's not directly on my team, but kind of in my department, out for Sunday.
Oh, this upcoming Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
nice.
So they can show up and stuff. It's like, yeah, come out there and find your husband. Well, I think most of them got me, and I think one of them don't. But yeah, it's like, come out, check it out. Y'all see what I do on the weekends.
Yeah.
And stuff, see a different side of me.
Speaking of weekends, what'd you get into last Saturday?
Last Saturday, actually, I went out on a date. There is a pop-up carnival that comes every year off of 75. This basically is in the old parking lot of Valley View Mall.
Okay.
So I went out there.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, it comes every spring.
Is it still there?
I think they actually started packing it up last time I went to work.
Thank you for the heads up. I appreciate you.
So I'm about to go out there. You trying to make fucking grease with me and shit?
No, I'm saying so I could go, not with you, motherfucker.
Well, you was going out there anyway.
I could have.
You was gonna go to the edge of Richardson and Dallas.
Yeah, why not?
And Addison.
I literally go to North Park just to go to the movies. So
it's not North Park.
It's really 10 minutes past.
With traffic.
10 minutes past. It's not that crucial.
Anyway.
Yeah. You see the excuses.
Anyway, he went out there for the damn carnival with fucking 12 rides and some shit. But nah, they go out there every spring. So now next spring.
For next spring, yeah.
And you can go out there by yourself.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't going to go out there with you.
I wasn't planning on going with you.
Okay, well, shit. All right. If you would have went to the event that we had on Saturday, the other event that we had on Saturday, you would have saw it.
I did not go.
Okay.
I didn't.
So now we know that you ain't going that direction. So I went out there, got on a ride.
Okay.
The little spitty top ride where you stick to the wall.
Oh yeah, I ain't been on that shit since I was a kid.
I'll tell you, brother, that shit's different when you get older. That shit hurts all your stuff.
Yo, is your equilibrium even up for that?
Yeah, I thought it was. Shadeur was talking shit.
Hey, remember last show we told y'all, look,
I was talking shit too. Shit, I got it.
We are getting old.
And that shit was like, ooh. I didn't know that so the ride started off. It was spinning like, okay, it's picking up speed. I didn't know that the fucking shit slid. Like, you're on a slack and it slides up the wall. It hits the top and stops.
Yo.
I didn't know that shit was going to happen.
I don't even remember that shit, bro.
But that shit happened. It said swoosh. I said, oh, shit. I definitely got a decompression on that bitch because
your stomach went all the way up.
My spine extended and everything. Got all the kinks out that bitch.
Yeah. Instant chiropractor.
And then that shit only lasted probably like 2 minutes, but that shit felt like a fucking lifetime.
Yo. Because
my stomach was in my throat. And then that shit went all the way down to my asshole when that shit stopped. And it came down, and then that shit dropped on the back of my shoes, so I couldn't get out that bitch.
Oh, yo.
I had to kind of jump in order to get out this shit. We got off of it, We walking around. I was like, I don't.
You was looking back like couch fucking days, spending time, couch of fucking days.
That shit fucked my stomach all the way up.
I hope you didn't eat before that.
Nah, I did. What? Technically, I did. Because I didn't want to go there just because we was gonna do that and then go to the movies. I was like, let me get something in my stomach before I go. But it was like earlier in the day,
bro. We are not.
But yeah, that shit.
We are not teenagers anymore.
Shit fucked me up. But yeah, went out there, had a good time. It was probably about 7:30ish. And it was right before. Well, they said the storm was getting ready to come anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
So we beat the storm. I don't even think it ended up actually raining.
Speaking of storm, well, it did that night actually.
Did it?
But speaking of storm, we're adulting. Because when it rained all week and I was proud of myself.
Yeah, these was hurt?
No. Well, that too. But because I turned my sprinkler system off. I said,
okay,
look at me.
Okay. I see you, my brother.
Save this water bill.
Trying to grow up. But yeah, we did that. Tried a fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Don't even sound good.
It wasn't that bad. It basically was like a fried Crustable.
I was just gonna say a fried Uncrustable.
Yeah. And it was more peanut butter than jelly.
Boy.
And
fried peanut butter, your mouth would dry you.
It was like, okay, this is
camel mouth ass.
I mean, it was good. It was cool. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to. I would be like, damn, you know what? Next year,
you know what I'm craving.
Okay. I would have cooked the shit up.
You know what I'm craving
in my house. So I would
fried PB&J.
Break that shit down. Bring my deep fryer up.
No, you know we done stepped into the 2020s. You got an air fryer now.
Oh no, I seen my deep fryer. Y'all can't go to my spot. Y'all saw that bitch. I'll break that motherfucker out. Matter of fact, let me see if I get some fish.
Hey, I love deep frying shit. I just don't like that shit. No, it ain't even that. That shit, the smell stays in your house. Like, I don't remember that shit as a kid. And maybe it's just because, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I wanted fried shit that much, as a kid.
And it also depends on what you're actually frying.
Whether I'm frying chicken or fish, the whole house smells like, or fries. The whole house smells like that shit. 2 days later.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, it's better to fry it outside.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna get a deep fryer. I'm just put it in my garage.
No, I didn't fry that shit down. Well, hopefully not actually frying in your garage.
I would hope that I would know the precautions.
Well, I mean, some people do deep fry their turkeys in the garage because it's too cold all the way out. They just have to be very careful.
Yeah.
When doing that.
Yeah. Trust me, I know. I'm good.
I think I'm a deputy.
Deputy sheriff. Shout out to episode 81. Go listen.
But yeah, man, we did that. And then did the Cardinals game. Where you had to bust a bean bag, or you had to bust a balloon with a bean bag. I didn't understand the concept of the game. I thought, like, if you pop the balloon, you get like double the points. But if you actually got it, so he had balloons in little cubby holes, and I thought, like, okay, maybe you get it in the cubby hole without popping the balloon too, then you get points. But if you pop the balloon, you get less points or something like that. So I hit that bitch, threw it around the side, that bitch went in. I was like, all right, cool. And then he was like, he's drunk. I was like, oh shit, you're not supposed to. Oh shit. So I said, fuck it. Pop that bitch. He was like, okay. And you need to get to it in order to get like the big prize. He was saying like everybody wins. So I was like, okay, shit, everybody wins. It's cool because I think it was like last day that they were actually supposed to.
Oh yeah, so they were just getting, they be giving shit away
until they got to their next city.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that wasn't the case. So we was looking at like a panda on the wall and stuff. It was a good size panda.
That don't look like a good. This didn't look like a good size panda
compared to the shit that they gave me, that everybody got. It's this big, like a beanbag, fish. So I was like, oh, okay, but that shit was like 10 credits. So they have credits instead of tickets.
Is it like the fair, 1 for 1? Because that's some bullshit.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Let me say, that's the biggest ripoff. Because you start at the fair, because they just started doing the 1 for 1 like 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And you know, it used to be 2 for 1, like 2 tickets for $1.
Yeah.
And so with the 1 for 1, you start looking at prices, and you be like it makes it easier to calculate. Okay, how much this is gonna be.
Yeah.
And a funnel cake be like fucking $9, and you for a funnel cake.
Well, the Jerry world. But yeah, so did that. Ended up spending. Well, it costs you. They give you wristbands, and that's what you put your credits on. So,
it's like the like you go up and use the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then
look at technology.
To get the band is $3 for each band.
Well, damn.
Yeah, so 10 credits is like $10.
So you $3
or no $13.
Wait, and is it
the first time?
Is it part admission too?
No, admission is free.
Okay.
So it's free parking and all this stuff.
Okay.
Free to get in. You can walk around all you want, but to get that band, it's $3 per band. And then whatever you want to put on top of it.
I mean, if it's free admission, I can't say that that's a ripoff.
Yeah. Because you actually need a ticket to get into the fair.
Mm-hmm.
And that bitch is like $50 now.
No.
How much is it?
No, fair ticket's like $5.
You sure?
Yeah.
For who?
Well, it's like 13. I think
free for students.
I think regular tickets like 10 to $13 or something. It's not over $15.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't been to the fair forever.
You know I go here.
And all the time I'm actually going into the fair is for one of the games.
Yeah, yeah. I'm only going. Well, I usually go the first day of the fair because I have days off, and so I usually go on the first day when it first opens.
Okay.
Because I don't want my food to be old. So
it's not a good season. Get in there.
No, thank you.
Get that corn dog.
No, thank you.
They should. No. Because nobody will actually go to the fair then. I was going to say, move the food vendors outside of the fair.
Move them.
And then they can get people to actually buy the food. But, nah.
You know what's on the outside of the fair.
Hey, it's cool. Embrace it. If you going to take advantage of the city, take advantage of the city.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Take advantage of the neighborhood, all that shit.
Tell Tyler and Brent them that they come into the south side.
Well, shit, they be walking halfway through it.
Yeah, but they also don't be knowing where they at either.
They don't give a fuck. Sometimes. Can I park here? Yeah, man, I'll watch your car for you.
Car be gone.
$5.
Gone.
$5. And I'll watch your windshield.
Yeah.
But that was it. And then we left there. We ended up getting a drink at the sushi spot. And then we went to go see Sinners.
Okay.
So I saw Sinners. And then I ended up seeing Sinners again on Sunday. So we saw it I saw it in Laser on Friday.
Okay.
And then I went to IMAX viewing on Sunday. I might go see it for a third time at the one theater that actually has the 70 millimeter, where it was originally shot at. And they said it's the best way to see it, so I may go.
That good, huh? You thought it was that good?
I thought it was that good.
Okay.
Probably not. I mean, you just.
We're gonna talk about it.
Right, talk about it. I mean, I can understand why you probably don't like it because you like a Marvel fan and you just like action. I
do only go see Marvel movies in theaters.
So yeah, you probably wouldn't enjoy it as much as I did, but I definitely enjoyed it. You didn't even like. Did you like Get Out?
Yeah.
You enjoyed Get Out?
I did.
Okay.
I did. So while we're on the topic, we'll come back to the weeks. But I did go see Sinners as well. I went and saw it today actually, and me and my cousin, shout out to Huey. I went to go see it in IMAX today.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I went to go see it is so we could talk about it on the show. Because, as you just stated, I normally only go see Marvel movies in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Which I will be in theaters next Friday for a matinee to see Thunderbolts. But, so I did go see it today, just so we could talk about it on the show. And what was your take on it?
I enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it so much that I saw it the sixth time. And I'll probably go see it the third time.
Okay. You had my expectations up there. And you, not only you, because I did too, I did speak to a few people that said that they felt that way, like that they were gonna, like I know somebody else that saw it and said that they were gonna see it again.
What was your expectations? Because I definitely didn't say anything. I just said it was a good
movie. No. I was just expecting it to be one of those movies that I would want to go see multiple times, and it wasn't. Now, don't get me wrong. I did think that it was a good movie. I just personally wouldn't see. If you have not seen Sinners, we about to get into it, so it's gonna be a couple of spoilers. So skip probably about 10 minutes, and you won't hear the spoilers if you haven't seen it yet. I'm giving them a chance to pause. So let's break down the plot, because I personally had an issue with some of the plot.
Okay.
So, did you off rip realize what was going on?
Yeah, off rip understand what was going on?
Yes. Okay, going back to the movie, by the time dude pulls up to the house where the couple is, and the Indians are following him,
mm-hmm.
feather not die, to the house.
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up saving him from the Indians. The Indians go back, and it's nighttime is falling upon them, and she goes back after they fent them off, mm-hmm. and sees him in the room. Did you automatically put it together?
Yes.
That they were vampires?
Yes. Okay,
so I did as well. But I felt like it was a whole build-up for kind of a letdown for me. This is why. So, what was the purpose of the Indians, in your opinion? Because I don't know.
The purpose of the Indians is that he's done this before.
No, and I get that, but there was no context of... I would have liked that to be set up a little more and like give us context.
What was about them?
No, I know it wasn't. But why even have them if it wasn't? Like,
because it just sets up the story. But like, okay, you came in there looking for a vampire movie, right?
No, I didn't. I didn't know it was a vampire movie.
Okay, so you didn't know. You just went to go see a.
Yeah, I literally went to go see it because everybody was saying that it was good and it was pretty much a black movie.
Okay, but you knew that at the beginning that it was a vampire movie.
When
you saw that?
No, I knew at that point in time that it was.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it served its purpose.
Yeah, but you could have set that up so much differently without even. My thing is, why even have the Indians?
Because they were just there to set up the movie. To let you know that this had happened. This had happened before.
Yeah, I just felt like it was unnecessary. Because it gave no context of like because he seemed like he was like the leader, right, of the vampires.
So the thing is, you just don't like movies that don't follow a certain sequence. You don't like jumping around.
Well, no. It's not the fact that I don't like jumping around. I like origins. Like, I like to know where somebody comes from before you throw them in my face. And because for him to have
he gave his origin though.
Who?
The vampire.
When?
Oh, you weren't paying attention at all.
I was.
He literally said that when they met. He told all his origins. He said why he came there to see Sammy and all that stuff.
No. I know why he came there to see Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't understand, like, how why was he, like, the main vampire?
Why was he the main? Well, he wasn't.
And where the fuck was the other vampires?
Well, they ran him out. He tried to do the same shit. Like, he was trying to start something. He wanted his own rainbow coalition. He tried it with the Native Americans. They figured out who he was. They tried it. They were hunting him. So I'm assuming he did the same thing with them. He probably bit multiple people that killed all of them.
Right.
Now they've chased him away from them. They say we don't want this shit.
But see how you just said you're assuming? Like I don't want to assume. Like I like origins.
So you don't like pain.
No.
You want to feel like a baby bird.
I like you to set up I like the plot to set up a storyline. Like I feel like even with the twins.
I don't know about that, brother. You act like you've gotten Marvel movies where they jump in and then you go back and you get origins.
But it's been
when you were introduced to, not even if you hadn't watched or hadn't read comics, you were introduced to Thanos, right? They didn't have his origin, right?
They did. They told where he comes.
When did they have his origin?
In the first movie that
was it at the very beginning?
No, but it's still in the movie.
His origin was in the movie.
It wasn't.
It was. He literally said where he came from.
I don't think he ever did.
He came from. He said these people came in. They forced their religion on us. They took our land. All this stuff. They gave us all this stuff, and that they vampired his whole culture. He's getting ready to do the same thing to somebody else, but in a different lens.
So where was the other vampires?
They killed them the same way they killed the same people at the end of the movie. They killed them.
Yeah, I would have liked a lot more context. I also would have liked more context behind, like, did you stay for the after credit scene? I also would have liked to get more of a context of how they ended up, like, I mean, it showed them running, like, from everything that was going on, but like I would have liked to know what they were doing in the meantime, because
So you wanted a 5-hour movie?
Well, first of all, that hoe was already long in the bitch, and I feel like
2 hours and 17 minutes.
And I feel like some of it was fluff for me.
Okay. Well, I said it. That's your opinion.
What was your assessment of it overall, other than like it was just good?
Assessment overall, it was beautifully shot. I think everything had a connected meaning. It shows a connection between Black people and Irish people, and
Asians too.
Well, yeah. Asians not so much. Asians were around and stuff, but they have always somewhat been. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Well, like the scene, for instance, I think it kind of went through a little bit of war. Like the scene where he's originally playing, like the scene that kind of summons the vampires or whatever, where he's playing and all it goes through the timelines and everything, and you see like the Asian part of it. I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah, that is definitely a great scene. Probably one of the best scenes in the movie. And I think that is.
Although the Asian chick pissed me the fuck off.
Initially she did. Second time seeing it, I can understand it, and I think it was fully necessary.
I understand it as well, but at the same time, bitch, they was dead. He was dead already, and then it didn't seem like they was going nowhere.
Even if they told you that they was going to go kill your people,
yeah,
you wouldn't be concerned about it?
No, I would. But he said that, but then they was sitting outside singing and shit.
Well, yeah, because they was waiting on certain people to come out. But even then, like, if they don't kill them that night, they'll still be coming back.
Yeah, but I would personally take my chances of waiting until sunrise and getting in the city with everybody else and trying to gear up, and then taking on, like, trying to have the majority versus being just a slaughterhouse.
Okay.
That would have been That would have been my plan of action.
Okay. Well, I mean, half the town is already dead. So.
What's half the town dead?
Everybody that was in the juke joint that they said go ahead and go home, they were outside.
Yeah, but I ain't seen none of them people in the city.
Where you think they came from?
I mean, yeah, but
you thought they just
obviously it was still people in the city.
I mean, it may have been
because it was white people in the city.
Yeah,
and I ain't seen no white people out there.
But you know they were going to see the next, right?
Yeah,
because they already said, yeah, we gonna handle his uncle. That was the grand.
Well, no, they wouldn't. But they wasn't even in. I don't think they was from that city.
Oh, they was all from the same city.
Was they?
Yeah, just different parts of town. They was from. Madrid was like Plantation. Well, Samuel's from Plantation, but all of it was the same city.
Yeah,
or surrounding.
I'm gonna watch a breakdown of it because. I mean, I feel like I got a lot of it, but I feel like I probably missed a lot of it too. I mean, it was definitely a think piece. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it was a bad movie. I'm just saying that me personally, I probably would have waited to see it. I mean, I would have gone and seen it in theaters just because I wanted to support the purpose.
Don't back down, bro.
But
stand up.
Well, I told you.
I was gonna say you gonna see it on DVD.
No. I'm saying I wouldn't have had as high of an expectation as I did for it.
Okay.
And maybe that was my fault because I did have such a high expectation for it. And like I said, it could just be my taste in film because I do know people that went and saw it. I mean, obviously you did, but I know other people that went and saw it multiple times as well. Mm-hmm. So that's what it is.
Yeah, I think you're just an action person. If you're going to see, if you're looking for an action movie, you're not gonna get all of that.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot. And maybe that's what it was.
All that is the action is really the action, the vampires, all that stuff is really a backdrop for the actual movie. Yeah. For the deeper meaning of what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, and maybe because I am a person that likes either action or comedy movies, and it also threw me for a loop because I kind of expected it to be a horror instead of a thriller, and it was more of a thriller.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people feel the same way, because they heard it was gonna be like a vampire movie, so they were thinking vampire. A lot of people wanted to make the.
But now was that publicized? Because I had no clue that it was a vampire movie.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first time I've seen us do a vampire movie outside of Vampire in Brooklyn.
Vampire in Brooklyn, we had Bones. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I saw Bones, but I vaguely remember it.
Vampire. Jamie Foxx had Night Shift, I think it was.
Now I do think that cast perfect.
Yeah, the cast is very well.
Minus, let me and I know that I'm gonna get flagged for this. And it's not him individually. I'm talking about Michael B. Jordan. It's not him individually. It's just the fact that I don't like to see twins on screen and they not actually be twins. Like, I felt like you can get twins with actual acting capacity to do a role like that.
How many twins you done that?
I mean, I don't personally know, but that's not saying that there aren't talented twins out there and they find new talent all the time.
I think that was purposely done.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Because even when he acted, I could still see the differences in them. I mean, they look somewhat alike. Well, I mean, they look exactly alike with their differences. But I think that has to deal with the internal conflict of wanting two separate things. Mm-hmm. Just even if you would go, just even breaking down, doing something for your people, mm-hmm. but.
Yeah, how they both wanted to run the joint. A different way. No, I completely understood it. It's just the fact that like I be wanting to see people get that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have liked to.
Parent Trap?
No, and not that I love Parent Trap, but it's not that I didn't like the movie. It's the fact that I wish that you would get actual twins.
You mean like Nutty Professor?
Well, Nutty Professor is different.
Why? Because it's
Nutty Professor. Nutty Professor. Big Mama's
But you know it's the same person.
I mean, you do.
You can see it.
No. You do, but that's a part of the comedy. It's when you have comedies that it's a part of the comedy.
Okay. Let me find a action. They did that before.
Yeah, no,
I have something for you later on.
I wholeheartedly like wish they would actually and it like I said, it's no slight to any of the prominent actors. It's just the fact that I feel like they make Hollywood so small to where you could have people that are more than capable of playing these roles that are actual twins that could have played that role. That's just my opinion.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out, like, where have you seen actual twins?
No, yeah. I haven't, but that's what I'm saying.
Maybe like,
but the question,
twins, but I don't think that they're great at acting.
The Les twins?
No, it's another twins. They do comedy.
Oh, no. But I'm saying, why have you not? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because they don't be acting like that.
It's out here, bro. I know it's out here.
Is it?
It probably is.
You go find it.
Okay.
You go find it. Tia and Tamara. That's what you got. That's it.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Mary Kate and Ashley. Lizzie Lohan and Lizzie Lohan. There you go. Like shit, the twins out here. There's no twins out here like that.
What's them twins? But they ain't really twins. The dude that played on Lucifer.
I didn't watch that. I don't watch that with shows.
You just watched something with vampires. The dude. What? It's two dudes that look exactly alike. One of them passed away, and one of them was live. And they've played in multiple things, and everybody thought that they was. I'll show you.
Light skin Michael Jackson.
No. Michael Jackson. You gonna make me look that shit up right now? Yeah, but no, it's a black guy.
They are no. Yeah, I'm thinking
DB Woodside. So him, and it's another guy that looks exactly like him. And they are not the same person, but everybody thought that they were the same person.
The dude they killed his wife?
Blue?
No, that's Blue.
That's not Blue.
That is Blue.
When we get done with the show, I'm gonna show you. It's
show to me right now.
It's literally two guys that look exactly. Hold on. It's literally y'all about to see this on the show. And Albert Ezerzer. These two guys are not the same person.
Which one was this? The one right?
I don't know who the fuck is who, but
Blue is what you got it?
DB Woodside?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I know that's Blue. No, you just can't tell black people alike.
No.
All dark skinned people look alike.
These two people don't look the same?
No.
You a fucking liar.
They don't.
We can ask anybody else because it's literally he's talking about it. That this video
just because he's talking about it over his shit.
It's literally a thing.
He's blind.
These two people don't look alike.
No, they look similar. They don't look alike.
You're fucking crazy.
I literally told you who Blue was. You thought the other dude was Blue.
I didn't know which one of them was Blue. I just know.
I know who Blue was. I said that's Blue. I can tell you. I can point it to what said that's Blue.
They both play in different shit that people thought that they were the same person.
No, what's the dude name?
Albert Ezerzer. I think he played in he played in something else. But he's the one that passed away. Albert Ezerzer is the one that passed away.
Nah.
Or did DB Woodside pass away?
Nah, DB Woodside is still alive.
Okay, so Albert Ezerzer passed away.
He looks more like Morris Chestnut to be there. Well, no, I think that is Morris Chestnut right there.
What the fuck? We got a whole bunch more shit to talk about.
Yeah, he died in 14.
Yeah. But
so I definitely didn't think he looks.
No, it's a whole thing like of people on social media talking about that they thought that both of those people were the same person. In multiple multiple roles.
Sad.
Yeah. Anywho, I haven't even talked about my week, and we like halfway through the show.
Well, you wanted to jump to the centers.
Well, yeah, we didn't talk about it. Did you have anything else to input on that?
Enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed the movie.
Go see the movie for sure.
Don't go into it thinking that it's a vampire movie because you'll probably get about.
Well, don't listen to us before you see it. And I gave you the warning beforehand.
30 is probably about. I say it's probably about 35, 40 minutes of vampire in it.
It was like
the rest is really just black life in the 30s, post slavery, Jim Crow era.
It definitely has some funny moments though.
It does.
Like when he goes to get Big Fella from the cotton.
Oh yeah.
That shit funny as hell.
Disrespectful as hell.
Hey, but his woman, she was real.
Yeah.
She was like, go get that. Well, now he dead, so
yeah, she didn't get that buddy at all.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
No, she never got one.
She might have got it.
Did she?
Sammy might have gave her some money, or
Hey. Oh yeah.
You don't know
exactly
when what you call it died.
Well, we don't know. I need a sequel because I need a prequel.
Anyway. All right, and it sets up a whole fucking genre, not genre, but a whole.
I feel like they shouldn't have done the after credit scene because then you could have done a sequel and you didn't.
Well, no, you still can do a sequel,
but we know how it ends.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
How does it end?
We know what happens to Sammy. Okay,
but you don't know what happened. You just said you wanted to see what happened in those in-between years.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a sequel right there.
But I don't want to go watch that, and now I know how we got there.
And even then, outside of Sammy, they still can do things.
I want to know what happened to the Indians. Somebody tell me what happened to the Indians.
They went back to their own fucking business. They tried to save white folks. White folks was racist.
No, they weren't trying to save white folks. They were trying to kill him.
No, they literally said they were trying to help him.
No, they
said he's not who he seems.
Yeah, they were trying to kill him.
Yeah, that's not helping the white folks.
Oh, you talking about I thought you meant him. I thought you meant they were trying to help him.
No, they was trying to help the racist white folks.
Yeah, they were trying to help them. But I don't think they knew that they were racist.
Well, yeah, they didn't give a fuck. They just saw white dudes. It's like, okay. And he didn't have an Irish accent. I mean,
well, no, I think it was just the fact that they was chasing him, and they knew what he was. But anyways,
but you know, white and Irish was separate for a long time.
Yeah, very long time. That's
why he put the accent on when he went to go see him.
But that's also why I wanted to see the backstory of the Indians because our cultures are so related as well.
Well, you know they linked up for some shit. You know what I'm saying? They had a bad end of the deal.
Yeah. Well,
and they had slaves too.
Well, so I went and saw that today. As far as the week is concerned, I hit my 8-year anniversary yesterday.
Okay.
So I've been in my career 8 years.
Okay. Salute to you.
Appreciate that. It's been a good 8 years. It's been a quick 8 years.
Right here.
It's been a quick 8 years. And it's funny how like when you kind of enjoy what you do, like time really does like just. I feel like I got hired yesterday.
Okay. I was gonna say, well, shit. I mean, you hate what you do. You feel like you stuck at a job. Time can fly too. You be like, damn, I ain't did shit in my life.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's better to do it when time flies in that way.
Yeah.
When you end it, you don't notice it as much.
I cleaned up the grill for the season.
Okay.
And man, I think I posted. I posted the other day. I don't know if you saw it or not. Because I ended up grilling at like midnight because I work nights. So
yeah, like the stuffed peppers, right?
Stuffed peppers, and I've started to meal prep again because I have been trying to really seriously watch what I consume.
Pause. My ass hurts. This seat is killing me. I think that's how I'll get older too.
Yeah.
Lose ass mass.
Yeah, but so I definitely be doing a lot more cookouts at the house, and I'm becoming an uncle because I got a little grill routine.
Becoming, you've been one for years.
No, not a uncle, the uncle. I'm about to start wearing.
Been uncle for like 12 years.
I'm about to start
years?
wearing the strap sandals on the grill. I got a whole look.
I was about to call you somebody, but I ain't gonna do
that right now because I know who you was about to call me to. You, Louisiana? Okay, we'll talk about it. Yeah, I got a whole little grill upkeep routine and preparation routine. So, yeah, been doing that, man. It's a few things that have been going on in the world. Getting ready to pay these. Get ready to pay the student loans.
Get ready to get forced to pay the student loans.
What you think about it?
Man, that shit happened last time. They was in office. And I looked at my check. They said, oh, okay. Garnished.
Did it?
Yes.
Bro, I did not even know.
It was like 4 years of not getting a fucking tax refund.
Dead ass.
They take that. All of it.
I did not know
Gets
that.
no pieces of it.
And here's the thing. So, you know, one thing that pissed me the fuck off. I saw people talking about, you know, if I didn't go to school, why do I bear the burden of helping out somebody with student loans or helping? Motherfucker, I don't have kids, but I'll pay for your little crumb snatchers to go to that elementary school up the fucking street.
And technically, they weren't really. I mean, in the grand scheme of everything, only a portion of people got loans forgiven.
I still got them hoes.
First, it was like first responders and teachers that had taught for a certain amount of time.
I still got them hoes.
And even then, you had to damn, what was that program called? You had to work at like
Title I schools, yeah.
Yeah. So that just means for those alone, those are the lower ranked schools.
Yeah, impoverished schools.
Yeah. So you had to be there for 4 or 5 years, something like that, in order for them to forgive, and you still had to pay. I even think for first responders, you had to pay a certain amount of time before they even start
10 years.
Forgiving.
10 years.
Yeah. So, I mean, the only thing that was happening, it was paused. You still gonna have to pay that shit back because I don't think Congress was ever going to allow student loans just to be fucking forgiven permanently.
Motherfuckers, my biggest thing is like when we talking about, you know, everything coming down from the government. When people talk about shit, I hate to see people talk about, and like people have used the phrase, "Oh, I'm a utilitarian," or, you know, I just want everybody. No, the fuck you don't.
You know that wasn't your headphones.
Yeah, I know. It was just bothering me because I saw it,
oh.
and I thought it wouldn't put that way. Like people be lying about shit, right? Because they say these things and they really don't give a damn about the next person.
Yeah.
They really don't give a damn about what's happening until it knocks on your front door.
Yeah.
And like that's what's wrong. I feel like with society, like.
So lack of empathy.
Yeah. Well, not even. Yes, a lack of empathy. You know, and also just like I'm, you know, as long as I'm good, you know, fuck the next person.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know. I just feel like it's crazy out here, man. We got a lot of shit going on.
I think that's how America makes us, though. It's like
agreed.
It's a dog world.
Agreed. I was talking
and whatever you gotta do.
I was talking to somebody about that the other day. The fact that like you really don't experience life until you travel abroad, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Like you really because we grew up in this society, and we grow up in the society, and it tells us that this is the best place on earth, and you know you get that superiority complex, kind of, go back and watch the movie. You get that superiority complex, as if like we are just top dog, and we do everything the greatest and the best. And it's like when you start traveling abroad and you start seeing some of these things that other people have, you just be like, or not even the things that they have, the way they live life in the culture and the standards that they have for themselves and for each other. You just be like, man, we really don't be doing a fuck.
It's definitely a shift of thinking. I try not to ever get to the level that I'm doing so well. No, I still want to go get to the level that I'm doing that well.
Definitely.
But I think my
but
parents.
You never want to forget.
Yeah, my parents instilled in me that I never should be looking down on somebody. Never forget. Never cease to stop trying, or never cease to try to help people.
Yeah.
That are doing worse off than you are.
Mm-hmm.
See people that treat cleaning services or the cleaning services like shit.
Mm-hmm.
That pisses me off. It makes my ass itch when people treat servers like shit.
It's man, we have, like at the job, bro, and we are all professional working adults that have careers. And when I walk into the restroom and see like shit, like not shit, but like
if I saw shit when I went to the restroom, I'd be pissed off.
Yo, nasty ass. Nah, I'm talking about when I see like paper towels just all over the place, like on the floor and shit. It's like, motherfucker, like, come on now.
To help out.
We're all grown fucking people, like, and yes, this is their job, but why would you purposely try to make somebody's job harder, or why would you not have the simple decency to, like, you have resources there. The trash can is there. Throw it in the fucking trash can. Like, why is the shit on the floor?
Yeah, it's just, I hate when people treat other people like shit.
Yeah, bro.
Just for the fact of it, especially when it has to do with just job titles or
because you're
the
not
amount of money you have.
Because you're not better than anybody, bro. Like we more than half the population is living paycheck to paycheck. If you miss one of them bitches, your ass would be the same boat.
Be out there underneath the bridge,
selling ass,
dirty ass. It smell like
bacala.
Whatever the fuck it smell like when people be underneath the bridge. That shit.
I know what it smells like.
That shit be strong.
Man punching.
Hey, brother, let me
like a match.
Thank you for the blessing, brother. Let me shake it down. It's all right, my brother. Salute, my brother. Nah, don't need my brother. Salute.
That shit funny. That shit funny. NFL draft was or is going on right now.
It's going on right now.
By the time this is, it should be over by the time this post, huh?
Nah, you still got more days.
By the time this post?
Mm-hmm. By the time this, no.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it is Tuesday. I'll take it. Some days.
No. Yeah.
I think it should be wrapping up Monday. I want to say.
Yeah.
Let me see if our boy still.
I was just about to talk about that. So as of now, this is Friday night, and we're no longer in the first round. So as of now,
we are in the third round. That's available. He's still on board.
So as of now, Friday night at 9:45 p.m., Shadeur Sanders has not been drafted. What's your take on it?
I would have thought that he would be gone by now.
Do you think that he's not gone because of his demeanor?
I think it's multiple things.
Okay.
I think it's
and you're following more than I'm following because I'm on a hiatus right now because the Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, I think our drafting pretty good right now.
And I'm also not a Colorado fan, and I'm standing beside that.
Okay, I can understand that too. I'm not gonna say I wasn't. I'm not a Colorado fan either. Just on general principle.
Go Jackson State.
And everything. Shout out to them. They won HBCU.
Shout out Jackson State.
National championship this year. It was this year.
SWAC. SWAC and then national championship.
Yeah. I think it's layered. I think it has somewhat to do with skill. I still think that he is a good player.
Yeah, he's very skilled.
I think it's something that they didn't see in him to take him early enough. And I won't hate on the quarterbacks that went before him.
Mm-hmm.
Me being a Tennessee Titans fan, it was the first pick. Anyway, we got Cam Ward, which was a black quarterback. And that's who I preferred over Shadeur anyway. I thought that Shadeur would have been the second one. But in the same sense that I hadn't been watching college football like that.
Do you think that he has the Bronny effect in the sense that he gets talked about a lot simply in not saying that he isn't talented because I think that he's very talented. But do you think that he gets talked about more simply because he's prom son?
I think that I think anybody would be lying if they didn't say that. Because it was a lot of hype around him. Just coming, I mean, originally I think he signed to Florida International, and then he left there to go to Jackson State with Prime. Prime had the hype of HBCUs. I'm doing this because this is where God sent me.
The hype of HBCU.
And we started a movement, and we get Travis Hunter.
Starting a movement.
And then he was there for the 2 years, and then ended up leaving. And then that hype followed him to Colorado, which is always, Prime is always going to have that around him. And Shadeur was playing well. So the hype that he gained, he did earn. I'm not going to say that he didn't earn it. He played well. And this last year, he had a lot of awards and stuff. And people were saying that he was the best college quarterback in football at the time. But things go through people's mind. Okay, he's been coached by his dad since he was in high school. Then he went to college. Then he went to another college. He was still coached by his dad. Okay,
which means that he's gonna play.
Yeah. So people thinking, okay, is it really him, or is it because his dad? Does he have the tools that he needs? If I come to you and I talk to you and ask you what are the negatives about your quarterback, are you going to tell me what the negatives about your quarterback are, or are you going to tell me what the negatives about your son are, which are two different things.
Right. Because
if a coach really doesn't have much. I mean, obviously they want their player to get drafted. They want the best for him. But in the same sense, a father, hey, I'm never going to get my son back.
Exactly.
He's
exactly.
the best example.
And don't get me wrong. Let me say, when it comes to nepotism, I feel like black folk don't do it enough.
Yeah, I don't think we haven't been in a position to do it.
And now that we are in certain spaces, I wholeheartedly get your family on.
Yeah.
Because on the other side, they've been doing it for centuries.
Yeah. Well, before we can even think about getting a job.
Yeah, bro. So don't ever feel bad about that shit.
Yeah. But also as a Saints fan, I thought they were going to take him.
Sure.
Yeah. They ended up taking another quarterback. Just happened to be a white guy. So there was two quarterbacks. Well, I don't even know how many quarterbacks have gone before him now.
Mm-hmm.
But within the first 2 rounds that I was watching, the Giants ended up taking a quarterback that people thought that wasn't that good. Well, some people thought he was good. A lot of analysts thought he was good, but I would say the majority of our culture thought that Shadeur was better.
Yeah, everybody thought that Shadeur was going to go to Dallas, and I knew that wasn't going to happen. Not in the first round.
Well, yeah. No. Y'all have.
We don't. Why would we go? Why would we go for the quarterback in the first round?
I actually thought what might happen was, Dallas would trade that to New Orleans. And
New Orleans would draft him.
Then Dallas would end up taking Shadeur.
I could have seen that happening.
But I mean, it's different strokes for different folks.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a lot of this is because you just hear the name. You hear, okay, this is the culture. This is what people are going to be behind. And you know what? I went back the other day and I listened to the album. What album was that?
Macklemore?
Mm-hmm. And actually listened to that album, and I can see why he won over Kendrick. But I think what a lot of people do is they don't actually look at all of the options, and they just go with what they know. And they say this is what it is, and but I don't think people have never actually listened to that.
Are we attaching to somebody because of the culture that wasn't in the culture? I'm just, you know what? Next subject. So speaking of football, Unc is in the media again, and he after Mama Shell, now he is in the media. Uncle Shannon Sharp is in the media because of allegations that have been brought upon him, and I'm gonna just come out and say it that I feel like now certain things are very serious, right? Certain allegations are very serious, but I'm gonna come out and say like I feel like a lot of these allegations don't come out until you see somebody in their peak, right? Like we know that Unc has been doing his thing, you know what I'm saying, in the social media space and in the talk show host space with his own shit in the liquor space. He has made a name for himself outside of football.
So he just signed a $100 million deal with ESPN.
Prime example. So, what's your take on that? Like, do you feel like it's one of those things that now I see that you're doing good, I'm coming after you?
I think it's always gonna happen, and it's always been a thing. People see that you have something, they want a piece of it, and a lot of times, just be like, all right, I don't feel like dealing with this shit. Here, go the fuck away.
Do you think people also go after, like, do you think people start a conflict because they know that it's already a sore subject and then people are going to jump on the bandwagon? And when I say that, I mean, like, so that subject was already going to be a controversial subject because we know Unc only deal with snow bunnies.
Well, nah, he dates black women.
Oh, not only. I didn't. Okay, I should have
dated them.
Yeah,
but
I shouldn't have said
as of late.
I shouldn't have said only. I should have said that he deals with snow bunnies and that a certain demographic was going to jump on that train and say,
"That's what you get."
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, because I'm a part of the "that's what you get" type of shit. Because that's what you get, motherfucker. Like, come on. But at the same time, do you like? It's
come from that demographic too. They've done a good share of setting motherfuckers up,
man,
and doing it. But I mean, I try not to get into the "that's what you get," especially with that, because I allow people to do what they do.
Yeah.
And
love who you love, right?
Yeah. long as you ain't disrespecting anybody else, then you should be good. And that's what people say. That's what certain demographics say. Well, like, yeah, as long as you're not disrespecting us, then it's cool to do what you do. But as soon as something happens, it's disrespect.
Now, do you think it got the hype more so because it was him and a snow bunny, or more so because it was him and a younger, like a very much younger woman?
I'm gonna say both.
Okay.
I'm gonna say both. Because some people don't like that.
Now,
because the snow bunny stuff. And then there's certain people that don't like the age difference.
Okay, so now in that same breath, is it a double standard? Because Tracy Ellis Ross was just also in the media because she was talking about how she, now pursues or now, sees herself in relationships with younger men. And here's the thing. So I saw a lot of different takes on that particular situation. And a lot of it, women were saying that the double standard played in men's favor. Because they said that it's more acceptable for a man to date a younger woman than for a woman to date a younger man, and I disagree.
Nah, I think it's pretty. I'm not even gonna say it's more acceptable. I think it's more encouraged.
For which way?
You know what? I think it's encouraged an equal amount, and people are just blowing out proportion because we have the movies like Still Got a Groove Bag.
Not only that, like the whole, it's not a phrase. Well, it is. It's a phrase on. It's a term on both sides for each one. Like if you're on a woman dating a younger man, you're a cougar. If you're a dude dating a younger girl, you're a sugar daddy. Now here's the thing though. In my opinion, it's more acceptable for a woman because when they talk about sugar daddy, it's it's really the younger woman that is in the come up because she's getting.
Well, they got sugar mamas too.
I mean, but not that don't happen.
Shout out to the sugar mamas.
Look, if you need,
you say that now. When they come at you, as I'm saying, hey, remember what you said?
Hey,
on episode 82.
What? Show me.
They got kids.
Show me.
You gonna have to. You gonna have to go.
Oprah.
Let me shut the fuck up. I was about to.
About to tell it all on the show. No, but like I feel like on a woman's behalf, like on the younger woman's behalf, it's a come up versus on a with the older woman and the cougar, like. I mean, the cougar and the younger man, I feel like she's looking for that young thing.
It is. Well, it can be a come up on the other side, too.
You
got a lot of these older women chasing after these athletes and getting pregnant by them. I know, what's up, girl? Drake.
Yeah.
Having a baby by, well, shit, she done had a couple of babies by some athletes.
Couple of young YNs.
Brittany Renner. She had her baby line.
When they talking about what's the name for Erica Banks for a little bit? Which Erica Banks still young.
Damn, I heard she's.
Next subject. You was about to say.
But I mean, last person she was dating with
Erica Banks.
Yeah,
I know she was on JSU campus fooling.
Oh, was she?
Allegedly.
That I don't know why, because that thing is
goodbye. So yeah.
Captain, I can't hear you.
Do you think there is a double standard, or do you think it's equal across the board? Because I feel like it's accepted both ways. Like I think
it's.
We all think it was a good idea.
Equal, but I think one side is more amplified than the other.
Agreed. I can agree there. And that even on sides being amplified, I feel like the whole thing that you sent me could be a whole different topic, and it'd be the same. Like it's amplified on one side versus another side.
So I mean, I think the things that get attached to it, I think, are different. So,
do you ever look at it from a negative standpoint?
A negative standpoint, depending on how young you go.
Yeah, because a lot of it, whether it be man or woman, a lot of that shit I think is nasty. Like if you could have had that person, I feel like it's nasty.
I can't go that. My first was my mom's age.
Well, but that was if you really want to get in that conversation, we'll do it on another show.
And even then, it was still wrong.
Wrong as fuck.
Wrong in the sense of the dynamic. But,
wrong in the sense,
but if we had met outside of that dynamic, I think it would have been cool.
No.
I definitely think.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it on the show.
No, we ain't got to talk about it. Put my business out there.
You was about to put
I didn't say nothing.
You did start the shit.
Nope, I just
said my first.
And
then you started.
You proceeded. It said was the dynamic. All right. That's all I said. Okay. We ain't got to get to the who's and the wins and what the dynamics was, but we just know. But
I apologize, brother, because I feel like I was gonna put your business out there.
You was, and I stopped that shit real quick.
And I apologize.
But I think on the men's side of being older and chasing after women, because a lot of guys will say this. Even I think this way sometimes, that once a woman gets to a certain age, their mindset is set, and they've gone through a lot that can make them seem bitter. And you want to get to somebody that hasn't gone through those experiences, that's not going to put those experiences on you.
Mm-hmm. At this point, I just feel like they should be together.
Oh, them I've seen that.
Tracy Ross and Shannon Sharp. Like, just get
I don't think neither. Well, I think Tracy wants kids, but she said that she passed that point.
How?
I said she wants them, but she's got past that point. I think she realized that she's got past that point.
She should have realized that shit 10 years ago.
And then she has like some regret in that area.
You get a dog. Get a dog.
Don't want any more kids.
Shouldn't want no more kids.
But Unc also wants porn stars. He was chasing after Be Nasty for a minute.
And even new. I hope that motion went on camera. Even the new.
I don't even know what that motion was. I just saw something.
I did this.
Oh yeah.
Even
I just did it like the other day. And
I'm dead. Even the new
one. It was
one.
just kissing them.
Even the new one is OnlyFans.
Yeah.
The new allegation.
It still doesn't mean they say you don't pay people to get them. You pay them to leave.
Yeah, and I'm with it. So with that being said, man, we've been talking for a minute. We got to
need a donut. Shit.
We got a top 3 for the week. It's we getting out, and I just got a couple of short sets. Cause it's about to be summer, baby. We getting out for the summer. So give me your top three outfits that you love to see your woman in for the summer.
I'm just gonna let y'all know I had a different top 3. Bill that shit.
Well, we can run it back.
Nah, he strongly suggested. He did it in a way.
We can run.
You sure you want to do this? Alright, we gonna do this. I'm like, alright.
We can run it back.
Nah,
we can run yours back.
Nah,
I'm with it.
Nah, mine was specifically for y'all.
This is still specific for me.
Nah.
Okay, well let's go.
No.
Top 3.
No. Top 3.
No, we gonna go with yours. No.
Okay.
We gonna go with yours. Top 3. Top 3 hairstyles you love to see on a woman.
No, it wasn't women.
What was it?
It was on black women.
Okay. So, well, this show is, we know what the show is.
Nah.
Let's not act like we don't know what the fucking show is.
Nah.
Okay, so top 3
You just talk about OnlyFans.
That wasn't for me, that was fun.
We can do outfits. Outfits you want to see on a black woman?
No. Top 3 hairstyles.
Hairstyles, okay. Locks, love them. I just like
regular.
natural. When you say regular, what are you talking?
So you just mean locks, cause you're not. I'm not gonna
look like Robert.
I'm not gonna let you take mine. So locks.
When you say teenage,
yo, you got to go. Get out the show.
Locks. Just locks in general. Colored, well, conservatively colored in a decent color. I just like locks. Just it's something natural about it.
Okay.
What about you?
Long hair. And for me, it don't even have to be yours. But I would like for it to look.
Okay.
I would like for it to look natural.
Okay. Curls.
I love it.
Just
curls.
Good curls.
Just the. I want to say Shirley Temple, but she a white woman or a white girl. But just
it ain't gotta be good like.
Nah, but
it's like kinky curls.
I love it. Yeah. Nice set curls. My number 2 is gonna be a bob, man.
Bob, okay.
Man, but it's gotta be like the old school Keisha Cole, like the levels to this shit type bob.
Levels to
like not the no capes bob, but
the who?
No capes.
No. Oh.
Edna.
Okay, what the fuck is that?
No capes.
Okay, I got you.
Not the Edna Mode bob, but
got you.
You gotta level that shit out.
Okay, that was
the Carrie Hilson.
That was going into my. It was like the Mary J. Blige type.
The Mary J. Bob.
Okay. I like a good set of braids. Good set of braids.
Okay.
Nothing. I mean, a good design. It not too much the straight backs, but not Kawhi Leonard braids, but
okay.
Just
not the Cleos.
Yeah, just exactly. A good set of braids. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Even okay. So my number 3 is actually gonna surprise you, and I know it is, because I generally don't like shorter. A fucking fade.
Okay.
A girl. Let me tell you. I have an ex. She could rock because the face was
Michael Jordan.
The face was you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And so she could rock a fade. Like we used to go to the same barber for a little bit. And it's just because like she had a pretty smile, like just on, and she was confident with it. And so
the fade with a nice head.
Hey, and she had, I mean, it was perfectly like
she didn't have like the 80 and shit.
No.
You're talking like my shit ain't fucking humongous.
Taking
half of the fucking screen. We can do okay. We'll do your 3 too.
No, we're not.
Yeah, go for it. Nah, right now. Let's do it. Let's do it, motherfucker.
Fuck it. Top 3 outfits for the summer. I'm gonna take number 1. I'm gonna take number 1.
What you gonna say?
Them, you know what the fuck I'm gonna say.
Go for it.
Them fucking
sundress?
Yes, them fucking give me a with no panties.
With some stank on.
What did he say in the movie? He said, I just want to see. He said, I gotta wash up first. I've been walking.
Find that button. Okay. Sundress. All right. A good size length of shorts. They ain't gotta be coochie cutters.
I knew that was
with your ass hanging out. It can just be good.
But can it be a little cheap?
Just a good amount of. I'm good with a good amount of thigh meat. I just want to touch that thigh.
I want a little cheap.
You gonna do the cheeks?
Just a little bit. Like not slutty cheeks, but like not
what's slutty
up
cheeks
in there. Like not.
I just want to see a little black.
Yeah, just a
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But my number 2 is gonna be a 2-piece. We at the beach, baby.
Okay.
Go and give me. If you over, and I don't give a
That beer is
damn.
hidden.
Huh?
They say that beer is hidden.
I don't give a damn if you slim, thick. Yeah, run me a 2-piece. If you over the age of 25, don't. If you 1-piecing it, stop being insecure. Put that 2-piece on.
Okay. I like a good halter top.
Okay. A little bit drift.
And it ain't even gotta be necessarily a pre-made halter top. Even like a tied up halter top.
Oh yeah.
Number 3, what you got?
Number 3, even though it's summer, I am a sucker for in the house because I keep it at 67 in the house. Throw them sweats on. Throw them sweat bottoms and like a sports bra.
Got you.
Throw that joint. If you looking like a Lee all day, I'm in. I'm in.
Okay.
If at first you don't succeed, that's stuff I'm trying.
This is becoming a more popular trend now. An oversized men's shirt.
That's tough. Your shirt at that, like.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope it's yours, cause bitch, if you ever.
Well, I mean, she can go and buy the shirt.
If you ever.
Bitch, what you got a Shaq shirt for?
The fuck? If you ever walk in this, don't you ever fucking. Fellas, in the comments, tell us your top 3. Ladies, tell us the top 3 things that you like to wear in the summer. Yeah. Or the top 3 hairstyles you like to wear.
Bow. The George Jefferson. The cul-de-sac.
I'll tell you what, brother. I thought that this show was gonna be lacking because I feel like when you got here and we got ready to start the show, I felt like we was both lacking energy.
Hey, my brother, I told you I had an hour in me,
and we hit hour 20. Y'all know what it is. You can agree with us. You can disagree with us. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. At the end of the day, that's just our 2 cents on it. We'll see you next week. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all of that shit on YouTube, please.
All right.
Later. Hey, man.